A piece of prime real estate in Venice is about to be transformed into an urban forest.
The land used to house the old train tracks, the ones Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey used for their winter home. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley joins us now live with more details. Good evening, Christopher.
Good evening. Those in charge of the project say it'll add a nice flair of nature and trees to an otherwise particularly urban environment. The drone footage Venice Area Beautification Inc. commissioned shows the empty area that will soon, well, remain empty.
It's going to be a place for habitat and wildlife to come in and join us in our community again like they used to, years and years ago.
The point of the project, says VABI Chairman Greg Vine, is to keep a nature space as nature, adding large trees, bird habitats, and ponds.
This will be a bird watcher's paradise, let alone a bird's paradise. Venice, as you know, is already on the worldwide map for bird watching.
The urban forest, as it's being called, will also have a practical effect. It'll provide stormwater runoff areas for the neighboring Seaboard industrial complex.
That whole thing just creates a beautiful natural setting, and when it really grows over time, you won't even really know what it's alongside of.
City of Venice and Sarasota County leaders have in the past talked about the future of the Seaboard area. Some have expressed a desire to move the industrial businesses elsewhere in lieu of a more aesthetically pleasing area. No word if this project will inspire a reemergence of that desire. What we do know is that the land for the forest has been donated by Sarasota County, and the City of Venice is donating the use of reclaimed water for irrigation. And the money for the trees and such is all coming from private donations.
We would love it to be somewhere in the $5 million category, because with that we can do wonderful things.
Work on phase 1 of 3 has already begun. It should take about 24 months. They say if they get all of the money they need, they could have the whole area transformed in 2.5 to 3 years. Live in Venice, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.